As a SaaS founder, you're sitting on a gold mine that has nothing to do with your MMR. It's a hidden asset that allows you to build new companies with 8-player teams and have other people pay you for the entire process while you're getting those teams and you're finding co-founders. And almost no one is doing this. It'll sound so freaking obvious when I tell you. So I own a SaaS, I run a SaaS, I've built a SaaS, and I run a platform for education at the same time. I do two things, they're kind of intertwined. So what I've noticed by building my own SaaS and also working with lots of people who have their own SaaS or are building their own SaaS, have sold their own SaaS. There's a lot of people I know who do SaaS. So what I discovered is a model that changes everything. It's not so much as selling the SaaS, but to build the next one smarter and using the success of the first SaaS that you build to get smarter ideas and smarter teams and everything else. So in this video, I'm going to show you why starting a specific type of software agency is the most powerful move for a founder who's built a SaaS, even if he sold a SaaS. If he's built a SaaS, I'm going to show you an opportunity to build a software agency that actually makes sense because you're going from a scalable business model to a software agency, which is not scalable. Why would you do this? I'm going to tell you exactly why. I'll show you how to structure it, how to land your first high-value clients, and reveal the real reason this has nothing to do with billable hours and everything to do with building your next SaaS idea or, dare I say, empire with less risk for you because you're getting paid to do this. So I'll tell you how to do that. So what's the traditional next move for a successful SaaS founder? You raise a bigger round, you advise other startups, or you start angel investing. You're like, ooh, I'm an angel investor. So the problem with all of these is deal flow. You're judging a business on a 30-minute pitch. They're bringing you these pitches, they're like, blah, blah, idea, blah, blah, the next Uber of this, the next Uber of that. You have no real insight into a founder's ability to execute when things get tough. And traditional investing is like being a judge on a talent TV show. We all know that one. So you see a 5-minute performance, make a snap judgment, maybe do some due diligence, and then I guess you like place a bet or something. But building an agency is like being a director of a blockbuster movie. You work with the talent for 6 to 12 months. You see who shows up on time, who knows their lines, and who performs under pressure. Only then do you decide who to cast for your next, even bigger production. When you follow a SaaS with an agency, it flips the script on the whole idea. Instead of you chasing deals, high potential entrepreneurs come to you to ask you for help building their SaaS. And instead of guessing who the A players are, you get to work with them intimately before risking your own capital and reputation, your team's time, your time. But hold on, you didn't build a successful product company just to get a service business that's a relatively low margin potentially. That's the trap. This isn't a dev shop. It's a high-end venture studio that builds products for paying clients. A normal agency sells a $50K app build. You, as a proven founder, sell a $150K product launch and strategy package. Your strategic input is the real product. The code is just a deliverable. This premium positioning immediately filters out 99% of clients, leaving you with only the most serious, well-funded founders. The structure is lean. You are the strategist. You hire a small elite team. You only take on clients who are sharp founders themselves, and they're working on interesting problems that you actually care about. So you're getting paid 6-figure checks to help other founders launch their products. It's profitable and stimulating. But here's the real reason we're doing this. This is the secret that turns a simple service business into a wealth-generating machine. Imagine you take on a client, let's call her Sarah. She's brilliant, well-funded founder in an AI SaaS startup. You work with her for 6 months to build her MVP. You see firsthand that she's a world-class operator. You have more insider knowledge about her and her business than any VC could get in a year of due diligence. And at the end of the project, which your team delivers, you have options you never would have had as a passive investor. Partnership, where you roll your fees into equity and join as a co-founder. Investment, where you confidently lead her seed round, or even you just hire everyone in her company and buy her company and you use them to build a different idea and she works for you and she helps you build a new SaaS because she's a great operator. Maybe the product market fit idea failed, testing failed, but she's a great operator. You can use her in your next venture. So your agency is not a service business. It is a human capital and deal flow machine. You're getting paid to vet your future co-founders and investment opportunities. Your clients are funding your entire recruitment and incubation process. So that's the playbook. Leverage the success of the company you've already built, create a Trojan horse agency, use it to find and vet the best emerging founders, and let them pay you for the privilege of becoming your next partner. But here's the catch. This model hinges on your ability to attract these high caliber founders as clients. So I have a video ready for you right there in the description. You should go look at it and it'll explain to you how to find them. And it's a little bit of a weird funnel, but it works so freaking well once it's set up properly. If you want to talk to me directly, just go to businessmeta.com and I'll see you there.